I am corn. That's one way to start an episode, right? It's probably incredibly stupid, to be honest, but it's something. Anyways, welcome back to Adventures of Tarzan Souls. We just ripped apart the Gaping Dragon, and, well, we have another area to go to that I'm not horribly excited about. So, we'll be on our way then, I suppose. You know, it's funny, the unfortunate thing that I realized, actually, like, between the last episode and this episode, is that, in fact, Tarzan Souls does not look very much like Tarzan anymore. And, well, just in lieu of the armor that I equipped on him. And, but I'm going to keep calling it that because, well, I stick to my guns on shit. And sorry that I was running into walls for a second, I was grabbing something. But regardless, I was just humming the French national anthem for a second. I don't know why I was doing that, but, oh, hey, blob things. Should I kill this one? I might try to kill it. This is entirely pointless. I have no idea why I'm doing it. Okay, I'm not doing that again. But yeah, we gotta, there's a gate over here that we gotta go to. By the way, I know I had picked up the what was that called? Like, the warrior equipment over there? It's like the standard stuff. But, I was considering equipping it, but what I realized is that where we're going, I'm actually gonna need the poison resistance, so I'll just keep this for now. But, I mean, besides it looks awesome. I'm gonna talk to this guy then. Oh, are you really? I can't buy this shit because it's too expensive. That's not very good, because you can't. Do I have the bottomless box? I don't think I do. Do I really need it, though? Is it useful or anything? Because, like, my inventory is limitless. And, yeah. Piss off. Actually, I just realized before I go over there, I should probably, I think I have an interest in spending my souls first, just because I'm almost 100% certain I'm going to die a few times before getting to the first bonfire there. Not even kidding. No, I just jumped there. Okay, that was helpful. You know what's funny is for the longest time I actually didn't know how to open this bonfire at all. Because what it was is, I never played with the Master Key just because I felt like it was kind of, I don't know. I felt like it was too good to some extent, like it was just kind of cheap. Not that I'm a stranger to being cheap, but I don't know. For whatever reason, it just didn't tickle my fancy, I guess you could say. But, because of that, I didn't actually realize there was a dedicated key for the purpose of opening this bonfire, so I just, like, yeah, I just didn't have access to it for, a pretty significant time. That was unfortunate. For a second I thought it took him a second to fall. For a second I thought it was actually gonna, for the duration of that second, I thought he was going to take 2 hits, and I was thinking, did this boy just get stronger somehow? But no, that was not the case at all. I just realized, I forgot how long exactly you end up using this Drake Sword for. Because, I mean, I know at least once we get to Sen's Fortress, I'm gonna find the, are you running away from me? Why? No, things aren't supposed to run away from you in Dark Souls, they're all supposed to rapidly try to murder you. But no, I know at the very least, once I get to Sen's Fortress, I'm gonna find the Electric Spear, and that's gonna do more damage. But, I don't know if there's a scaling weapon I can come across at some point that will, like, assist me, or be able to replace this. I kind of would like that to be the case, just because, once I switch to the more armor-like armor, that's, the Drake Sword is gonna the Drake Sword is gonna match up less well. Okay, add that to the counter of unintentional kicks. Should I make that my own counter? I feel like, for anyone who's actually watching the Skyrim Let's Play, I'm a little concerned that, the dicking around with menus oh god, I hate these guys. I'm a little concerned that the dicking around with menus counter is gonna get old and that maybe I overuse it. Because part of the problem is, I don't really, it's kind of hard to differentiate the dicking around with menus just to, like, using the menu real quick. But then, I mean, to be fair, when I said buying a shield was dicking around with menus, I guess, you know, it's a pretty flexible term at that point. Oh, no. But yeah, this is why I figured you need the poison resistance, because there there are many unfortunate instances of poison in this. This is it, by the way. If anyone didn't pick up on it, this is in fact my least favorite. Well, my second least favorite section of Dark Souls. My first least favorite one is actually Sen's Fortress. That was the source of much misery. The funny thing was, when I first entered Sen's Fortress, I actually died on the fucking, like, dart things that come out when you first enter it. So it was literally like, I just walked into it and then I died immediately. I was kind of thinking, oh great, this is gonna set a precedent, isn't it? And fucking, by golly gee, did it. It was not good. Yay. I also, for a long time, didn't know how to find the fucking, whatchamacallit, oh yeah, the cage elevator shortcuts, so, you know, it's funny, there's been an astounding lack of backstabs in this playthrough so far, and now I'm just getting a bunch of them. You know, another dung pipe. Should I be getting these? I've never really found them that useful, but, oh right, I forgot, there's a blow dart guy over here. Oh, these guys, they try to eat you or something. Oh god, oh no, okay, Estus. Okay, I accidentally didn't lock on. I feel like I just went on I feel like I started trying to describe something that I just didn't. I mean, that happens a lot this playthrough anyway. Oh well. Alright, the whole thing with the dicking around with menus thing, I'm not sure if I really finished that. I guess if anyone actually wants to leave a comment, you can say whether you like the counters or whether you don't. But I guess my point is, I feel like they might be getting too tedious just because the numbers are already reaching pretty high levels with not that many episodes. Yeah, there we go. Oh shit, okay. Well, that, okay, yeah. That's funny, actually, when I have a great nothing to talk to, which, I guess great nothing is somewhat of an oxymoron, but regardless, it is, interestingly, a little bit more tolerable, although these demon creatures are still not very fun. I gotta heal again. Why did you try to do that? Did you really think you were gonna reach me from there? Okay, there we go. He's dead. And, I might actually make it to the first bonfire without dying. That would certainly, well, I would consider impressive. For most of you, it's probably like, oh, that's, you know, that's weak sauce shit. I went through my first Dark Souls run just entirely unscathed. Yeah, I didn't even get hit. I did a legendary, like, no-hit run my first time through. I'm making fun of you people, but the reality is 90% of you are probably better at playing Dark Souls than me, and I feel like I've already established this. And this guy is just sticking right the fuck to me. The ragdoll in this game is a little bit ridiculous. I mean, especially since these guys were actually a threat when they were living. You'd think they'd have enough mass to kind of, I don't know, stay on the ground a bit. Yeah. For some reason, I thought there was going to be something jumping out at me over there. I thought I remembered something to that effect. Oh well. I mean, fuck, why am I complaining now? I think that. Just gonna jump down here real quick. And bonfire time. Yeah! That actually went much better than I had anticipated. Alright then. So, I have 3,000 souls. Why bother? That's kind of chump change at this point. We can go without it. Okay, so as I remember, if I remember correctly, this section kind of sucks dick. Ah, come on, that wasn't a backstab. Oh, that should have hit him. Come on. Oh shit! That wasn't good. You know, it was funny, for a very small portion of time, like when I was still foolish and hopeful, I had thought to myself that maybe perhaps we would actually have a deathless episode. Like, and it'd be kind of ironic because I was just going on about how much I hated this section. Um, that was clearly that was very arrogant of me to think that I could pull it off, but I just don't even. At the very least, my souls are very close. Can I backstab you, please? I want to backstab you. Okay, and I am nearly dead right off the bat. This is, oh god, and there's all these fucking tiny platforms. That's, well, not really platforms, but just area. The point is, you can easily fall off here. That is the crux of what I'm trying to suggest, and I don't like it. Ah, there's another one of you. Where did you come from? So I need to move to keep myself safe, but there's only so much space to move. Okay, you're dead. I actually, funnily enough, I feel like I dislike the dogs more than the weird demon things. Because they're so small, and they're fast, and they breathe fucking fire. Was there a particular enemy that I really disliked about this place? I feel like I really hate those blow dart guys. There's that. Those definitely rank higher than either the dogs or these demon things. I also really don't like the big guys. They might actually be my least favorite now that I think of it, because they're always in, like, pain-in-the-ass locations, too. Okay, is there a way for me to get up to the... see, that's the other part of the problem, is this place is kind of hard to navigate. And, it was a little bit better when I remembered where I was supposed to go, but, like, now, since it's been a while, I don't. Where is it? There should be... oh, shit! Oh, fuck. Fuck, how do I get to him? I need... didn't. Alright, we are gonna... I hear things. That's not good. I don't like that. Oh, that went less well than I'd hoped. It almost worked. You know what I actually noticed? Well, I know... fuck. We almost went this whole episode without getting a reference in, but... oh, damn it. I was distracted for a second. But, it's funny, I remember, well, because I guess I don't need to reference specific things, but I watched some British YouTubers, and it is interesting noting, like, the difference in word choice that we use. Like, for example, I've heard British people do this weird thing where, like, well, weird from my perspective anyway, but, they'll put the, like, okay, so, for some reason they'll use the past tense instead of the present tense when talking about things that are going on. So, alright, so for example, I guess it'll be kind of... alright, so it's kind of hard for me to explain, so I'll just give an example. You could, someone in America, at least from what I've heard, will say that someone is sitting here, but a lot of people, a lot of British people have phrased things to that effect to, they will say that they are sat there, or they, now, if you were going to say they have sat there, that would make sense, because it's past tense, but no, is sat here, I've never really, I don't know that I'm that familiar with, so I don't know if that's, like, a common thing, or if it's just in certain areas, but, the other thing that I noticed is they, just some of their word choice, like, aside from, like, the colloquialisms and stuff, they just have different things they tend to say. Like, for example, Americans will usually say almost, like I just have, which is what made me think of it. But then, it seems like British people a lot of times will say nearly. So it'll be like, ah, nearly worked. Like, that sort of thing. At least that's what I've observed. Possibly none of that could be true. I mean, I will fully admit I have somewhat of a limited experience of the world in general. I remember, like, that's fine. Not really having to do with that, but it seems like, oftentimes, like, me and my sister both, actually, like, we're kind of the last ones to hear about shit. Like, people will be like, oh, have you heard of this, or this thing, and we'll just be like, no, we have not heard of anything. I don't know what you're expecting of us, exactly. Well, if it's someone who's not very familiar with us, then, I mean, it's more understandable, but, like, there are people who have known us for a while, then we're just kind of like, dude, like, to lower your expectations, I mean, at this point. Okay, actually, I think I'm gonna call this episode now, just because it's about that time. But, we actually have had less misfortune and misery thus far, or at least less than I thought we would. So, I don't know, maybe things are looking up. I'm gonna go ahead and look this item. But anyways, regardless, hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like if you did, and